Hi, I'm Monique Speakman, Director and Speech Pathologist of Kids Chatter Speech Pathology. I wanted to talk to you today, particularly towards sort of the 2.5 and 3.5-year-old age group, to help your child to expand on their language. So by this age, we would definitely expect your child to be saying, lots of words, ideally over sort of 300 words by that stage. But we don't just want them to say single words, we want them to obviously start using some phrases and sentences. So I wanted to give you a few quick tips on how you can communicate with your child to get them to expand their actual phrase and sentence length that they're talking with. So it's very, very common, and I'm just going to use a puzzle and a farm animal and farmhouse here today, which you probably have lying around at home. It's very, very common that if you're doing something like a puzzle where we're just going to label things. We got a cow, we got a tractor. Now that's really great. Your children need you to say those words so that they know what they are. But just using nouns doesn't allow a child to really then start creating sentences, because we need other types of words in order to make a sentence out of it. We need verbs, we need describing words, we need location words, things like that. So if we just label things, cow and tractor, and that's not going to be enough. So what we want to do is, do you want the red tractor, for example? So suddenly we've got a describing word, which is a colour. Or do you want the cow? Look, the cow is eating grass. So suddenly we're adding a verb. So what we want to do is obviously give them these words, model them to them so that your child can start using those other words too. So not only can we describe, the red tractor, but we can then also do something with it. So when you've got your puzzle, the red tractor is driving, or it makes a brum brum sound, or look, we're going to put the tractor in the puzzle, tractor in. So suddenly now we've got a location word as well. Or, the cow is behind the puzzle, or it is next to the dog, more location words. And we're going to put it in. Remember, the cow is eating, there's a verb. And this is really great too as well when you've got something like a farmhouse and some farm animals. So we've got a cow again, but this time we've got a big cow and a little cow. So suddenly we've got size. So it's another describing word as well. We can say things like, the little cow is jumping. So suddenly we've got not just cow, but we've got a little cow, which is describing word, and we have a verb. What is the cow doing? The cow is sleeping in the barn. So suddenly we've got another location word, and we've got a verb, as well as the describing word of the little cow is sleeping in the barn. Now, so it depends on how many words your child is already putting together in a sentence. If they're just sort of doing 2 or 3 words in their phrase, that's a great start. So if they're doing 3 words, try and expand it by making it into 4. If they're doing 4 words, expand it into making it into 5. Always go that one step above to what they're already doing. Another great one that you can do is, if you've got 2 of something, instead of just calling it duck, we've got 2 ducks. So suddenly we're adding numbers and values and things like that too. Also, 1 duck, 2 ducks. Suddenly we're adding an S on the end to make a plural. So we're starting to use these grammatical markers as well. So expand your child's sentences by actually using all these describing words, action words, location words, and don't just rely on just labeling the things, because kids are usually pretty good at that, but we need more and different types of words to actually expand it into sentences. So I hope that was helpful. Use the toys that you've got at home and think about not just what they're called, but what can you do with them. Think of action words, think of where you can put them in, under, next to, behind, and describe them by colour or by size. Or if you're talking about eating and food, is it yummy or yucky, is it squishy, or things like that. So use your describing words to help build up your child's vocab, as well as their actual ability to string them together into some longer phrases and sentences.